Welcome to episode 30, part 2 of the finale of season 3 of RoadKill. Alright everybody, we're here for part 2 of episode 30, which is drag racing. We're going to be taking a bunch of the RoadKill muscle cars, and we're going to be sending them down the quarter mile and seeing which is the fastest RoadKill muscle car in a straight line. And the top 2 fastest cars, which is General Hawk and another car, they're going to go up in the final part of the episode 30 epilogues here to see, out of the 3 classes that we got together, which is the trucks, the American muscle cars, and all the thrown together randoms, and we're going to see which one is the best RoadKill car out of those 9? No. 2, 4, 6. Yes, 6 cars. So, yeah. But we have the first 6 here. I started to get the slowest vehicles out first. Because I want to go from slowest to fastest. And I think that is probably the best idea. But we're going to be doing quarter mile times, no eighth mile, none of that bullshit. It's going to be a full, legitimate quarter mile, and we're going to start off with the vehicle that's only been in 1 episode, and that was episode 20, so 10 episodes ago, the Ranchero. I think this thing is going to be the slowest just because of this thing needed a gas tank. So, yeah, this thing is literally just running today. Can it do a burnout, though? No, it cannot, so this thing is probably gonna suck. Oh, great. Okay. A 17-1. Not as bad as I expected, actually. Wow. It's actually not bad. I thought this thing was going to be like a 20-second car. But no, it's just shy of it. But, yeah. I don't know what we're ever going to do with the Ranchero. It may get used one day in some crazy episode. It may never get used. So, yeah. Sucks. It's ain't a bad truck. Needs a little bit more power. Maybe it'll get a spotlight in RoadKill projects. Alright. So I think the next fastest vehicle out of the group here probably between the Death Metal Barstow or the Burnside. Because they're both the same engine, it's just the Burnside is supercharged. So you know what? Do the Death Metal Barstow, which is one of my cars. This was the replacement project car for the 6-pack Caldera. And yeah, this thing's thrown together. I tried ramping the Power Wagon onto the hood of this thing in the episode where I put the portal axles on it. But I know for sure this thing can do a burnout. And I think this thing is going to be significantly faster. Oh yeah, 13:19. Not bad. Wow. Torquey. Alright, so the Ranchero. Ran. Come on, keep going, buddy. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Speed built up. I'm trying to keep these episodes a little shorter than they can be. And 17.5 we'll just put, because it's probably going to be the slowest car of the day. I don't remember the time. Should have wrote it down. Alright, Death, Metal, Barstow, and a 13.1. Which is a lot better than I expected. This thing will be worked on eventually, just not yet. There we go. This lovely thing was thrashed upon. Alright, we'll do the Burnside next, then the Skull Basher. Because I think the Skull Basher is going to be just as fast or slower than the Burnside. I don't know where the Regency stands, but I know the Restarsto should be faster than all these cars. So I don't think the Burnside has ever gotten a RoadKill episode yet, but it will be. There is a plan for this thing, it's just that I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. And it's not one of those plans where, you know, I need to get it done. It's just, you know, it's just there. Oh, you know what? This thing might spin the tires pretty bad. Holy shit! At 11.9! Oh man, this thing could be in the 10s with a 150 shot of nitrous. Wow, that's good to know. That's really surprising, too. That's really surprising out of this car. I did not expect it to run an 11. Damn, the Skull Basher is going to be way slower than this thing. And the Regency is going to be way slower than this thing. Alright, good enough. Yeah, let's do Skull Basher. Thankfully, this thing can do a burnout now. I never did the plate in this thing. Son of a bitch. Alright. Wow. That's pathetic. I thought this thing would be way faster. Wow. That sucks. Alright, let me write these down. Burnside. Ran an 11.9. Shockingly. And Skull Basher ran... what was it? A 13... What, a 13.2? No, I can go back through the video and touch up the times if we really want to. Well, at least this thing is fun off-road. I don't know why this thing is so slow, though. I thought it was faster with the supercharger. Probably because I don't trust the Burnside enough. Alright. Time for my favorite. Well, two of my favorites, actually. I have no confidence in this thing to run a fucking 11. I think this thing is going to be in the 12s. Wow, the engine didn't bog as bad. Wow. A 14.3. My cars are pathetic. These are horrible quarter mile times. Oh my god. Maybe we need to say goodbye to the tractor pull headers and put a different engine in this thing. Man, that sucks. Well, at least this thing is fun to drive. And to thrash. That's out of my system now. Oh, this thing. I'm scared, actually. I don't want to know how fast this thing is, because I feel like that the Burnside just blew this thing out of the ballpark. I don't know. That was a good burnout. An 11.7. This thing just beats the Burnside. Holy shit. Wow. All right. These would be those would be both perfect cars to go up against each other. Alright, well, I'm gonna go and get prepared for the next batch of cars, so I'll be right back. Alright, next up, the wagon. This thing is probably going to be stupidly slow. But it's gonna rip a nice burnout, I know that. Yeah. Good wagon. Now run a good time. Oh, it actually hooked. Wow, an 11.9. So this thing is tied with the Burnside. Not bad. Better than I expected. Well, worse than I expected, but better than I expected as well. Because right now, I don't have a lot of confidence in the Granny, in the Grandma Go-Getter, and the Granny card. Come on. 11.9. So I built a lot of, you know, high to mid-9 or mid-11 cars. It's not bad. Good bracket race cars, I'd imagine. Such a great car. Probably the 6-pack. It's a good runner-up here. Oh, I never put the slicks on it. Oh well. This thing is probably gonna spin its ass off. Yeah, this thing's like running 25 pounds of boost. And these aren't good wheels. And I bogged it bad. A 12.6. Not bad. Probably could be better. I'm thinking, I saw this in a YouTube video. People are using nitrous to get the turbo to spool faster, so in the future I might throw a nitrous kit on this thing. Get everything just to spool a lot faster, and I'm willing to bet I could cut a second worth of time off of this thing. Not bad. 12.6, respectable. Alright. I think a good next shot will be my car, the Super B. I think that'll be a good next one. Then maybe the kart. I'm leaving Grandma for last here because I don't have a lot of faith in that thing. Yeah, no, you're staying last. Now, I'm gonna run this thing without the nitrous. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make this thing faster. Let's run it with the nitrous. Alright. Break it up a little bit. 11.4. New fastest pass of the day. An 11.4. And the brakes don't work. Alright, Cornet and 11.4. But yeah, I'm taking the nitrous kit off of this thing because the engine makes way too much torque for the amount of nitrous getting shoved into it. Unless the mod developer has fixed that, I'm not sure if he has or not. But I don't know. I'm probably going to take the nitrous off this thing and put a bigger blower on it. Alright, time for Iris. This thing's probably going to break. Oh my god. This stupid car. Alright, let's try just going and drive instead. No. There we go. This thing sucks. And I know it ain't doing a burnout. Holy shit, it just bottomed out. I hope I don't break the fuel tank. Oh god, it's fishtailing. New fastest pass in 11.2. Holy shit, this thing is sketchy. Wow. Is this thing sketchy? This thing is a pile, though. I haven't touched this car in a long time. We're getting faster and faster, though. I don't think the go-kart's gonna do any better, but... Oh, no brakes. This is one constant thing with all my cars. They don't brake. No matter what you do. Alright. And also, I splurged a little bit for this car. I got it new tires in the back. So... let's see how this thing does with the massive wang on the back of this thing. And if it can even do a burnout without breaking the axles. Okay. This is gonna be fast. A 10-1. Wow. I would have never expected this thing to run a 10-1. Wow. That's incredible. And I would have put nitrous on this thing and make it into like a really fun track car. And also, this thing is going to be running in the next part, by the way. I wanted to drag race this thing just because it does class as a muscle car, but it also can cast as, like, you know, just one of the random cars that I have that really fit in. So just decided, why not run this thing in both and just see how it does. But this is scary. I haven't run this car in over 5 months. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know it's broken. So, yeah. I'm willing to bet that this thing is going to break a drive shaft. Oh, it didn't break one. Oh, it didn't break. Wow, the trains is bad in this thing. 10.6. That didn't look right, because that shot from a 10.0 to a 10.6. But I don't care. This thing sucks. It's probably never gonna be seen again. I'm probably not gonna put this in the specials anymore. All right, Jima got a 10.6. All right, let me get. I think you know, there's only a few cars left that I think that are faster than a 10.1. So we'll be right back with the next batch of cars. Alright, we're now up with the Mustang. Which, I think this thing is going to be fast, even though we are going to be putting a Roush supercharger kit in this thing eventually. .11.6. I don't know if that's a good stock time for what the Mustang actually should run. I don't know. That doesn't seem right for a Mustang. 11.6. A lot of 11s, and a lot of 10s. Then again, I will be putting a Roush supercharger kit on this thing, and I think this mod is going to be getting an update to where the 2018 model's coming in. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Not this thing. Let's go with the muscle truck, actually. There we go. Oh, wheel hop. Surprised nothing broke. Oh, that was weird. 10.8. Not bad. Oh, I should have did it with the tailgate down. Well, there goes that opportunity. Alright. Muscle truck did a 10.8. Not a bad time. This thing might do better as a track car one day. But that's not going to be today. Because as we found out in episode 14 or 15, this thing cannot go across a track. At all. I guess a good next car would be the Rally Hawk. And you might be wondering why the Rally Hawk is here. Well, basically because the whole off-road section of this idea has changed. Basically the whole premise for the episode 30 has changed, and there's no way in hell this thing is going to be able to rock crawl, so this thing is just going to, you know, it's going to drag race, do its best. With a broken diff and a broken transmission, this thing is going to drag race. So, yeah, let's see how this does. Ooh, big bog. 13.6. Did it just run the same time as the Skull Basher? No, 13.2. So yeah, this thing is slower. 13.6. That sucks. Alright, just teleport it back. Alright, the Dominator should be a good one. And the Dominator's a special car here, just kind of like the Ernesto. Because for some reason I never uploaded the episode of me trying to make this thing run 10s. And it was a very interesting episode as well, but it never saw the light of day on YouTube. I don't know if it's like a privated video right now. I tried looking around for it, and it never got uploaded for some reason. I don't know why, but it was actually a good episode. I was really proud of it. But we're going to see this thing go 10s now after the whole process I had with it. £15 of boost. I think it's a 150 shot of nitrous, and it's a small block. So, yeah. Oh, this piece of crap is scary. Oh, but it went at 10.7. God damn this stupid car. I hate this thing. It's scary. Alright. Let's get the freshie. The Interceptor. Let's see if this thing can redeem itself. Oh, wheel hop. Okay, that was weird. I don't remember this thing ever doing that. Well, an 11.2. Should have ran a 10, but for some reason in 4th and 5th gear, this thing just decided to spin. Alright. What's running? And it's time for the crazy cars. The granny cart, and I think the piece of resistance, General Hawk, the final car to run, and probably the fastest. So far, our fastest car is the Bolide cart with a 10.1. So right now, it's between the granny cart or the Bolide cart for second place for the fastest RoadKill muscle car. Which I think the granny cart has this with ease. This thing doesn't have nitrous. Yeah, no, oh, it's just the interface is bugging out. Alright. Time for the burnout. Alright. This thing has a lot riding on it right now. A 9.8. Wow. A 9.8. So the granny cart just secured second place. not bad. 9.8 out of this thing. I bet with an auto, with a trans brake, and probably 100 shot of nitrous, this thing would run an 8. But Granny Kart ain't about that. It's about being some ridiculous little piece of shit go-kart that I made. Alright, let's get General Hawk in. And, yeah, there's a little bit of disappointing news about General Hawk. So, with the poor girl here, I'm not sure if she's going to be able to go full send. Because when this thing is running off the 200 shot of nitrous, the thing pulls violently to the right, and I've been trying to tune that out of the suspension for a few hours before starting this, and it wouldn't go. It wouldn't fix itself. I tried everything that I could. I put a welded diff in it, but that didn't even help it. I put the limited slip back in it, and yeah. So I'm going to run it in this lane so it doesn't pull hard to the right, and I don't have to stop because of a wall, so I can at least like gain control by the end of the wheelie. That's the one thing that I need to do, is tune the wheelie out of this thing, which is probably redoing the front suspension and getting that to be a lot stiffer. But other than that, we're going to try to go full send here. But if this thing starts to pull towards the wall, I'm going to have to let off and we're going to rerun it. So, let's do the burnout. We're not going yet. Nitrous. A 7.8. This is why I said General Hawk is the fastest roadkill muscle car, because it's running 7s. This is why this is my favorite car. But yeah, there you go. First place and second place is the General Hawk and the Granny Kart for the drag race portion of these videos. So up next, we'll be getting help from a friend, Josh. He's a part of the Block World server. He's going to be helping me do the third part, which is going to be the track episode with the Rotson and a bunch of other random cars. And it's probably going to be a pretty interesting episode, because half those cars should be in this segment. But I needed to throw a road course in here. So that's going to be in part 3, and part 4 is going to be the finals with all the roadkill vehicles. Well, not all of them, but the top 6. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in part 3. You stupid car. God damn it. Damn it.